again, and welcome to Around the Juicer in 80 Days, day number 10. I did not weigh myself today. I refrained, but I do know that I've lost about 11.5 pounds since I think yesterday. So, it's a really amazing process to see how this happens. I am just feeling groovy, as you can see by my lovely groovy psychedelic earrings that I got from my precious friend Mandy from Florida. She sent them all the way from Florida to California to me. Thank you, Mandy. They're fun. Anyway, I am going to talk about a really very important topic again today. However, I just wanted to share a little story. I had a little experience today with my blender. My blender is awesome. It's brand new, and well, brand new. It's new. It's a couple weeks old, and I usually make my green juice. You know, put my supplements in there. And today I wanted to make a really big batch because I wanted to have a lot of green juice and you know all that kind of thing. So I did half and half. I put in all my supplements, everything, and my ice. And I thought, you know, I never really checked to see all the different settings on this. So I put on my glasses and I saw there was actually a smoothie setting. So I thought, oh, let's try that, you know, smoothies. Okay, it came out great. The first batch was lovely, loved it. And it was just like more shaken up. So on the second batch, I wasn't as fortunate. I actually had a little accident. I went to push down on the rubber lid and I accidentally pushed through this little thing, you know, that is on the top in the middle that you can remove to stick stuff in there while you're blending. It went all the way through inside and made a horrendous mess. Not only that, there were pieces of plastic in my green juice. Not so much. No, we're not going to have plastic on the juice feast. That's not proper. So I had to toss that whole batch, but I did at least have another half of it. And it was quite the mess. Green everywhere where the sun don't shine. It was just amazingly fun. Cleanup is always a blast when that happens too. Anyway, today we're going to talk about hydration. And hydration happens during juice feasts. In fact, it should be happening all the time. Our bodies are made up of, I think the percentage is 98% water. Can't remember what it is, but we need water in our bodies for all of our functions to happen. And you know, sometimes we get dehydrated. How do you know if you're dehydrated? Well, you know, you're thirsty, but sometimes you're not thirsty. Sometimes you feel weak. Sometimes you feel dizzy. Sometimes you feel nauseous. And if you quite don't know why you're feeling that way, ask yourself, did I have enough to drink? Did I have enough water? Did I have... Well, another way of also finding out if you're hydrated or not is by the color of your urine. Yes. You know, your waste, the yellow stuff. Well, it's not supposed to be yellow, actually, did you know, or orange. In fact, the lighter that your urine is, the more hydrated you are. So when I'm on the juice feast, it's awesome because my urine is usually clear. It's really cool. So I can always tell if I'm having enough juice or liquids or water by the color of my urine. So that's a good way to check. Another thing about hydration and water is when you're juicing, actually you're getting better nutrients and you're not depleting your body of those nutrients, because I'm going to read something. Natalia Rose says it much better in her Raw Food Detox book. She talks about juicing, and she talks about something she calls organic hydration. Organic hydration describes water derived from plant source like green vegetable juice instead of from a spring, well, or faucet. The minerals that you get from vegetables and their juices can be easily absorbed as opposed to from mineral water. In other words, when you're juicing, when you're getting your water from fresh fruits and vegetables, that water is full of nutrients and it's not depleting your body from those. The minerals from mineral water and sea salts do not get absorbed into the cells. And can that something? And can actually have the adverse effect of leaching minerals from the body. Consider the effect on your bones. Calcium, right? These green juices provide perfect cellular hydration and will take the place of drinking glasses of water. You will not need to drink the regulation 8 to 10 glasses of water. Thank God, you know, all those water glasses each day when you're on this program. A hydrating diet of fresh fruits and vegetables, leaving your cells with little to no additional water requirements is what you'll have. Here's an interesting fact that I really love. She talks about the rules of the average American dieter are completely different from the rules on this program because you're eating and drinking foods that your body is made to eat. In other words, you're not eating the synthetic diet that is crippling our nation from the inside out. Also keep in mind that oxygen is one of the components of water and is the essential requirement for cell life. Natalia Rose. Life force energy, I tell you, in our beautiful fruits and vegetables that come right out of the ground. So I'm going to make a great juice right now, so follow me to the kitchen. Okay, so here we have our gorgeous pineapple, and I'm going to cut that up and make what I call is like a Hawaiian pizza. Forgive my neighbors, they're having a rambunctious time. So ABCs of cutting a red pepper. This is how I do it. Just pull it apart, rip out the insides, don't forget to compost that, and give it a little rinse. And the next one, just kind of pull that stem right out of there like that. And then kind of just slice it up just big enough to fit inside of the little nozzle of your juicer. And that's ready. Put that aside. Now we've got our pineapple, and this is how I cut a pineapple. Take off the top part like this, and we've got this compost stuff, and then the bottom, like so, and then I proceed to slice the sides off. And pineapple, not only hydrating, but it's a great anti-inflammatory. Contains an enzyme called bromelain, and that's one of the enzymes that is a catalyst for anti-inflammatory properties. So that's good to, you know, if you're feeling bloated or if you think that you're a little swollen, whatever time you wish, you can have some pineapple juice. And of course, it's perfect for a juice feast because that's what you're doing, is de-bloating. And then what I do is I just cut it down in half into slices like so. Again, just enough to get into the juicer. Okay, start off with that. Alright, so here we go. Okay, so there goes the pineapple, and it's coming out the spout. Yeah. And now we're going to add our lovely red pepper. Watch the color change. Yeah, love it. One cool thing about all this is watching the colors. The colors are so beautiful. You know, you pour it out of this thing, and then you pour it into a glass, and it's just gorgeous. Gorgeous. I mean, it's therapeutic just to look at the colors, you know, as well as drinking it. Imagine that. And so here you have it. Got a little ice down at the bottom of the glass. Check it out. How beautiful that is. It almost looks like, you know, like sorbet ice cream. It looks like a little bit like a tangerine juice. I'm gonna get the rest of what I have here. And it's real foamy up the top. It's just so much fun. Look how gorgeous that is.